According to a recent Vanguard study, approximately 70% of Americans will rely on Social Security to replace almost 50% of their income. So we're going to talk about the top 5 tips to maximize your Social Security benefits. Okay, tip number 1, make sure that you have 35 years of covered Social Security earnings. Your Social Security benefit is derived from the Social Security wage base. And to way oversimplify the explanation behind the Social Security wage base, it is effectively the average of the top 35 earning years you have that are covered under Social Security. So, being an average, if you have any zeros in this calculation, they're going to negatively impact your Social Security benefit. There's a couple of practical situations where this would come up. Let's say you retire early, like you're 52 years old and you decide that you've accumulated the assets that you need, you're going to retire. Also, you've looked at your Social Security statement and decided that once you get to full retirement age, which for practically everybody now is age 67, you're going to be fine because the $2,500 that tells you you're going to be earning is going to be enough for you to ratchet back what you're taking out of your investment accounts and rely on Social Security at that point to take a break from withdrawing money from assets. The problem is that when you look at your statement, it assumes that you are going to continue to earn roughly what you're earning today up until the time that you become eligible to receive Social Security. It's not assuming the zeros that are going to happen following your decision to retire, and there may be several of them, and that may have a dramatic negative adjustment on the actual benefit that you will receive once you become eligible to receive your full retirement benefit. Also, for somebody who is a little older, maybe earning more than they've ever earned before, you could be in a position where you are now deleting lower earning years from years ago and replacing them with higher earning years at your new job with your higher income. It may benefit you to continue to work for a few more years to continuously delete lower earning years and add in higher earning years. So maybe you are 67 and you're trying to decide, should you retire now? And if you work for another couple of years, not only will you receive an increase from Social Security for delaying Social Security benefits, but you may also be increasing your Social Security wage base by swapping out lower earning years with higher earning years. Tip number 2, don't overlook your ex-spouse's benefit. So if you were previously married for at least 10 years, you are likely eligible to receive a benefit from Social Security that is tied to your ex-spouse's benefit. And if that benefit is higher than your normal Social Security benefit, you can claim it. There are a couple of things to understand about this. One, as I already mentioned, you have to have been married for 10 years or more. You will need to supply some necessary information to the Social Security office to determine your eligibility, but the good news is you do not need your ex-spouse's consent to receive this benefit. It does not affect your ex-spouse's benefits either, but your ex-spouse must be collecting Social Security in order for you to be eligible for this. So if your ex-spouse is currently not collecting Social Security, you will not be eligible to receive this benefit. Tip number 3, delay your benefit. So once you reach, basically for everybody now, age 67, you will become eligible for your full Social Security benefit with no earnings test that would reduce the benefit if you continue to work. But you don't have to take your benefit at age 67. You can delay it. And for every year you delay that benefit up to age 70, you will receive an 8% increase to your Social Security benefit. Now, after age 70, this 8% increase isn't going to happen anymore, so there's very little reason to delay beyond age 70, unless you're still taking advantage of the wage base swapping that I mentioned under tip 1, where you're trying to get rid of lower earning years with higher earning years. But setting that aside, waiting till age 70 will increase your benefit by a good amount, and it is one of the greatest ways to pretty easily increase your Social Security benefits. Now, do know that if for some reason you have some health issue that means that your life expectancy is not normal, it's going to probably not be very long, you may opt out of this and decide to collect your Social Security benefit as soon as possible. But barring that situation, if you're average to above average health person with every expectation to living to normal to or beyond life expectancy, waiting to age 70 is one of your easiest methods to employ to ensure you get a higher benefit from Social Security. Tip number 4, maximize your spousal benefit. So if you are married, you do have the ability to collect your benefit and an additional benefit if you have a spouse who has a higher benefit than you do. And that increased benefit would be meaningful for collecting additional benefit. Effectively, 50% of your spouse's full retirement age benefit is your maximum spousal benefit. So if your individual Social Security benefit falls below that amount, you can receive your benefit plus whatever additional amount is necessary to bring you up to 50% of your spouse's benefit. There are some rules that came about in recent years that changed how people go about doing this. And the most important one is the fact that your spouse must be receiving benefits in order for you to be eligible for this. So if your spouse isn't currently collecting benefits, you would not be eligible to receive this additional benefit for the spousal Social Security benefit. Also, don't overlook the fact that if you are widowed, you may have an additional benefit owed to you by Social Security that is a spousal benefit as well. Tip number 5, don't overlook your children's eligibility for Social Security benefits. So if you have children under the age of 18 or up to age 19 if they're still in school, they can receive up to 75% of your Social Security benefit while they are still children. Again, up to age 18 or through age 19 if they're still in school. This is especially beneficial for people with kids later in life, or they adopt a child later in life, or grandparents who adopt a grandchild. Be aware, though, that there is a maximum cap that one can collect from Social Security based on this benefit. So it's not the case that you can go all Duggar family on this late in life and reap a whole bunch of Social Security income out of the system. That does not quite work. So to reiterate, make sure that you have at least 35 years of earnings to maximize the Social Security wage-based calculation. If you were previously married, don't overlook the fact that you may be eligible for a higher benefit based on your ex-spouse's Social Security benefit. Delaying benefits to age 70 is one of the easiest ways to extract more money from the Social Security system. If you are currently married, there's a chance that your spouse's benefit could increase the amount of Social Security that you collect under your benefit. And if you have children while you are eligible to receive Social Security, there is an additional benefit that they are likely entitled to. Thanks for stopping by, and if you'd like to look at more videos that'll help you retire confidently, we think you should check this video out.